The morning sun rose lazily over Ouagadougou, spreading golden warmth across the quiet city. Birds chirped softly on rooftops while the world stretched awake, except for one place where time felt frozen. Block C, Room 14, Ouagadougou Women's Correctional Facility. Inside that cold gray cell sat a woman known to the outside world by one title, Prisoner 8471. Before the number, before the chains, before the judgment, her name was Amina Diallo, a mother, a wife, a dreamer, a woman who had not tasted freedom in 8 long years. Before prison, Amina lived a simple but happy life in a small village near Bobo Dioulasso. She was loved by her neighbors, always helpful, always smiling, even on the hardest days. Her husband, Musa, was a mechanic, hard-working, honest, gentle. Together, they had one daughter, Safiya, a bright little girl full of joy. Then, one stormy night, everything changed. Lightning struck, rain poured violently, and chaos filled the night air. A fire broke out in their home, fierce and fast. Villagers rushed, screamed, and threw water buckets, but it was too late. Musa never made it out. The home was ashes, and grief swallowed Amina's soul. But sorrow soon turned into suspicion. Police found a burnt gasoline container near the ruins. No witnesses, no proper investigation, only assumptions. Someone pointed a finger at Amina. She was arrested, interrogated for hours, denied a proper lawyer. Safiya was taken away. Tears, pleadings, and truth meant nothing. In the courtroom, the judge spoke quickly, coldly. Life imprisonment. Amina fell to her knees, screaming her daughter's name. Inside the prison, time didn't move, it dragged. One day felt like 100. Sleepless nights blurred into hopeless mornings. Some prisoners fought, others shut down completely. Amina became silent, not because she accepted her fate, but because she carried one fragile thing deep in her heart: hope. Every night she whispered into the darkness, "Safiya, Mama will find you." Years passed. Prison hardened many souls, but strangely, Amina remained gentle. She stitched quilts for orphan children, prayed for other inmates, and helped sick prisoners when guards ignored them. She wasn't just surviving, she was healing others, while broken herself. A prison officer named Marianma watched her silently for years. She had seen criminals lie, manipulate, and blame others, but Amina never defended herself with anger, nor cursed the world. Her silence spoke truth louder than words. Far from the prison walls, in the presidential palace, Ibrahim Traoré was reviewing files related to justice system reforms. One particular case caught his eye, Amina's. Something didn't feel right. The evidence was weak. The trial rushed. No defense lawyer's signature. No witness testimony. He closed the file and stood. "Prepare the car. I want to speak to her myself." Whispers echoed through the prison. "The president is here." Traoré walked down the hallway, past steel bars and silent inmates. When Amina's cell door opened, she slowly stood, eyes lowered, unsure whether to breathe or fear. Traoré looked at her, not like she was a prisoner, but like someone deserving answers. He asked, "You are Amina Diallo?" She nodded. "I read your case," he continued. Then, after a pause, "Tell me, did you kill your husband?" Amina lifted her eyes. They were tired, bruised by grief, yet pure, untouched by malice. "No," she whispered. "I loved him. I would never hurt him." Traoré didn't speak for a long moment, but his silence wasn't doubt, it was realization. That day, he ordered a full reinvestigation. Weeks later, detectives uncovered a truth buried under negligence. A criminal named Karim Bako, during a drunken arrest, confessed he burned the house because Musa refused to sell land. Evidence aligned: fingerprints, motive, and witness testimony from a neighbor who had been too afraid to speak. Amina was innocent. The next morning, the prison gates opened for her, not as prisoner 8471, but as a free woman. The guards, usually indifferent, stood still and emotional. Officer Marianma hugged her tightly. "You deserved freedom long ago," she whispered. Outside, sunlight felt unreal, too bright after 8 years of darkness. Waiting for her was Ibrahim Traoré. He wasn't there for politics or cameras. He was there for justice. "I am sorry," he said quietly. "My country failed you." Amina shook her head gently, tears in her eyes. "You gave me back my life." But there was one thing she still didn't have. "Please," she trembled, "my daughter, Safiya, help me find her." Traoré placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "We will." The search took 2 days, and then, like destiny keeping its promise, they found her. Safiya, now 11, lived in a foster home. She had her mother's eyes, but in them was loneliness. Amina walked into the hallway where Safiya sat drawing. Her steps were shaky, her breath uneven. She whispered softly, "Safiya, it's me." The little girl froze. Silence stretched, painful and fragile. Then a trembling voice, "Mama?" The world stopped. Amina fell to her knees, arms open, tears flooding uncontrollably. Safiya ran, faster than fear, faster than time, and collapsed into her mother's embrace. Weeks later, Amina stood beside President Traoré as he signed a new law ensuring no citizen would ever again be imprisoned without proper investigation and legal defense. Amina became a symbol of resilience, a reminder that justice must not sleep. And in a warm little home filled with laughter and the smell of fresh food, Amina tucked her daughter into bed and whispered, "Mama is here now. Mama will never leave again."
If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More emotional, true-life-inspired stories are coming soon. Thanks for watching.